recording. Let them know. Let them.
Is it? Is it real? And what is it doing there? Alan Campbell went to the home to see for himself.
A couple residing in Highland, Michigan, Joshua Higgins and Heather Bruff, report that their house is plagued by unsettling paranormal activity. They claim to have encountered a range of unexplained phenomena, including footsteps traversing the stairs and a disembodied male voice that echoes throughout the night, expressing a mixture of rage and laughter.
I mean, there was even a morning that I woke up and I had felt like something was around like someone's hands were around my neck. I freaked out. I stopped what I was doing and I ran upstairs and I grabbed my daughter.
Heather says this so-called ghost scratched her daughter Lily and attacked her too.
It scares us that it could do something else.
However, the couple, who share their home with their 15-month-old daughter Lily, reveal that these terrifying events are not the only reason they are desperate to leave. While they haven't disclosed the full extent of the occurrences, it is clear that the disturbances have become so unbearable that they are currently sleeping together in one room with Lily for safety. Despite their financial constraints, Joshua and Heather are actively seeking a new residence and intend to move out as soon as their resources permit. A skeptical YouTube gamer known as Professor Cynical claims that since his family moved into their current residence 4 years ago, strange incidents have taken place that defy explanation. One night, after being awoken by unusual noises, Professor Cynical decided to record the events, capturing something truly unsettling on camera.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain. Nah, mate. Nah. Nope. I am moving out.
However, the situation escalates, becoming even more terrifying. He challenges the unknown entity, asking, "Can you make something move again? Can you make anything move?" Suddenly, a chair from across the room slides forcefully towards him, sending Professor Cynical into a state of extreme fright.
Can you make something move again? Can you make anything move?
Following this harrowing experience, Professor Cynical is now convinced that his house may be haunted. The video comes from Crystal and Damien, who recently became engaged and live happily in their dream home. They purchased the house a few months ago, and it has become a significant part of their relationship, strengthening their bond. Despite their joy in owning this new property, there is something about the house that gives them an unsettling feeling. Occasionally, inexplicable events occur that neither Damien nor Crystal can rationalize. To gather concrete evidence of these strange occurrences, they installed cameras throughout their home. Their goal was to obtain solid proof that what they were experiencing was not just a figment of their imagination, but something real. On August 6, 2022, one of the security cameras in their hallway captured something deeply unsettling. It is important to note that this incident happened well past midnight. Take a look at the footage.
keep hanging out with your friends if that's how it's gonna make me feel at the end of the day. Like, it feels more like...
They don't mean to do it. They're not like planning on, you know, they
do you
don't...
know how it feels to hang out with a group of people and they don't even want you there? Like
they do want you there.
But I'm only there
they want you
because
there. They like you a lot. No, they don't.
That's the only reason.
They like me. They're my friends. But but they like you a lot.
They're acting fucking rude to me.
They're not trying. That's just how they... Hey.
Believing that Damien had returned home from work early, she awaits his appearance, but as the seconds tick by, no one emerges. It becomes clear that Damien is not there. This realization leaves Crystal visibly shaken. However, it appears that this incident was not as frightening to Crystal as the most recent event. The exact details of what transpired are unclear, but it is evident that the couple has been left with no option but to vacate their house. In a recent video, Damien elaborates on the situation, providing insight into the circumstances that led to their decision.
Yeah. We're just just outside because it's getting weird in there and we don't feel safe being in there anymore, so we're just gonna go to just an Airbnb for the night, and just for the night. And then we're gonna figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey.
Good? Good. Okay.
The shower door suddenly begins to shake violently, prompting the couple to hastily exit the bathroom. It's clear that something has gone horribly wrong with the seance, and they're now consumed by fear. In a state of panic, they flee the house and return to the safety of their Airbnb. For the time being, the couple has deemed it wise to maintain a safe distance from their home, given the unsettling events that have transpired. This decision seems prudent, but it leaves their house abandoned and shrouded in mystery. As the situation stands, the question on everyone's mind remains unanswered. What exactly is happening inside their house? Until further updates are provided, the truth behind these paranormal events will remain a mystery. As always, it's up to you to decide. Is this a genuine case of paranormal activity, or is there a more rational explanation? The person who uploaded this video recounted a series of unsettling events that began with a recurring mystery. Every morning, they would discover a specific door in their house open, despite having meticulously closed it the night before. One day, while navigating through their home, they were startled to see what appeared to be a face staring back at them through the door's glass. Intrigued and filled with a sense of dread, they set up their camera to capture any further occurrences. The resulting footage, which they shared online, is chilling and undeniably eerie. The person who posted the video claims that while recording, they couldn't hear any crying child. It was only upon reviewing the footage later that the cries became audible. Some viewers have proposed that the video might be a hoax, suggesting that someone could have slipped into another room and hidden when the door opened, thus creating the illusion of a ghostly presence. However, they point out that this would require remarkable speed, as the face vanishes almost instantly. Therefore, if the video is indeed a hoax, the person behind it would have to be exceptionally quick and skilled. YouTuber DeathGod2022 describes himself as a skeptic when it comes to paranormal phenomena. However, after relocating to a new residence with his family, they began experiencing inexplicable occurrences. One evening, while monitoring his two daughters via a baby camera, he observed something unsettling. The footage appeared to show a blurry figure resembling a small child, peering over the child gate and observing his daughters at play. Alarmed, he went to investigate but found nothing there upon inspection. This incident has left DeathGod 2022 questioning whether he captured evidence of a ghostly child on camera or if it's merely an optical illusion caused by the infrared light. He ponders what the light might be detecting if it's not a supernatural entity. The YouTuber invites viewers to share their thoughts and theories in the comment section, encouraging a discussion about the mysterious footage. In this unsettling footage, a father is spending time at home with his young son, when the toddler's attention is suddenly drawn to something that appears to be utterly inexplicable.
Mama. Mama. Your mama isn't there. There's no one there.
Mama.
Are you seeing ghosts?
Yes.
The child's reaction suggests that he has seen something that is beyond the realm of normal explanation, leaving the father bewildered and concerned. Constructed more than 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, has gained notoriety for its grim past filled with death and misfortune, earning it the ominous title of America's Most Haunted Hotel. At one point, the establishment served as a treatment facility managed by Norman Baker, who falsely claimed to possess a miracle cure for cancer. This deception led to the tragic demise of hundreds of individuals within the building's confines, desperately awaiting a cure that would never materialize. It's rumored that the remains of some patients were scattered across the property. Given such a macabre history, it's unsurprising that many current hotel guests report experiencing terrifying paranormal encounters, with some of these incidents even being captured on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she inadvertently recorded something truly chilling.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Upon closer inspection, when the footage is slowed down, a mysterious entity becomes visible, moving in front of Jennifer's camera. The figure bears a striking resemblance to a small child, sending chills down one's spine. In another unsettling incident, Fox Nation reporter Abby Horacek spent a night at the hotel, only to wake up with painful scratches on her back. However, that's not the only eerie encounter. A guest named Angelina and her daughter occupied room 212, a section of the hotel notorious for sightings of a ghostly lady in white. According to legend, this apparition often appears on the balconies, and in some instances is said to plummet from the balconies into the garden below. At 6 a.m., Angelina stepped outside her room to enjoy a quiet cup of coffee, and that's when something inexplicable happened. Angelina is both startled and a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony adjacent to hers, despite there being no one present. She describes feeling somewhat unnerved by the experience, but also grateful to have captured what she believes to be the voice of a spirit. One evening, a group of friends embarked on a chilling challenge at a supposedly haunted local school. They decided to document their experience on camera. According to local lore, if one ventures to the rear of the school building and knocks on the door of the nurse's office, a mysterious entity is said to respond with a knock of its own.
Go! Just knock on it, knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let him know. Let him.
A sudden piercing scream sends the girls fleeing in terror. Unfortunately, the original creator of this video has seemingly vanished from the internet, leaving the subsequent events shrouded in mystery. As a result, what transpired next remains unknown. YouTube content creator Veronica Shannon has been documenting a chilling supernatural occurrence in her residence. After noticing eerie phenomena and sounds in her home, she decided to install several security cameras to capture evidence. Initially, the footage revealed subtle anomalies such as peculiar light patterns and unexplained noises. The situation escalated further when the cameras captured a mysterious apparition near the entrance of the apartment. This spectral figure appeared to manifest whenever someone entered or exited the premises, as if it were reacting to new presences in the space. One evening, Veronica, along with her friend Jane and another companion, attempted an impromptu seance. The results were unsettling. During the session, Shane inquired if the entity had moved into the children's bedroom. Immediately following this question, the boys began crying uncontrollably.
Do you need help? Are you stuck here?
Move the camera if you need help.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Are you in the boys' room?
Shut up.
If something bad happened.
Scared to walk in the dark in this great place. I'm not even moving it.
You finally moved?
This door's stuck.
Get the fuck out of here.
When the adults rushed to check on the children, they found themselves unable to open the bedroom door as if an unseen force was barring their entry. They were ultimately forced to break down the door to reach the distressed boys. For those interested in delving deeper into Veronica's paranormal encounters, additional footage and information can be found on her YouTube channel under the name Veronica Shannon. Troy Legault, who resides happily with his family and 3 dogs in a house constructed just 10 years ago, initially believed that the house was too new to be haunted. However, it appears that Troy's assumption has been disproven. Recently, an unusual event was captured. Following a series of strange occurrences in the home, such as objects moving on their own and lights turning on by themselves. None of these events, though, compare to the footage recorded on November 6, 2022, at approximately 8:30 in the morning. While limited information is provided about this footage, it remains quite perplexing. The key detail known is that the house was unoccupied when this incident occurred. Like many viewers, Troy finds himself at a loss to explain the event. Naturally, this raises the question, what are your thoughts on this mysterious occurrence?